It's not just you this season feels completely out of control. From shocking upsets to jaw-dropping twists, it's like we're watching the chaos unfold in real time. How did we get here? And is there any chance things will make sense again? In this video, we're diving into the madness of everyone throwing up their hands and saying, "I give up, let's get started." The NBA season has taken off with a bang, delivering surprises at every turn. The Warriors are roaring back, the Bucks are stumbling, and the Pistons are shaking off their underdog status. Fans in New York are clinging to hope for brighter days, as the league offers plenty of drama and jaw-dropping moments. On November 2nd, 2024, Victor Wembanyama dazzled in San Antonio, wowing fans with step-back threes and thunderous dunks. The Spurs are emerging as a force, with Jeremy Sochan enjoying a breakout season and the young squad showing playoff potential. Their chemistry and hunger are making waves. Meanwhile, in Milwaukee, the Giannis-Dame duo combined for a staggering 75 points, showcasing the Bucks' firepower. Yet, Donovan Mitchell had the last word with a game-winning shot that handed Milwaukee another loss, deepening their franchise worst start. The Celtics and Hornets clashed in back-to-back games, with LaMelo Ball stealing the spotlight, sinking clutch threes, and leading Charlotte to victory. Despite Jason Tatum's shooting woes and Jaylen Brown's absence, Boston flexed its depth and team chemistry, dominating the defending champs. Over in Houston, Buddy Hield lit up the court with a barrage of threes, while Kyle Anderson impressed with his methodical, efficient play. Toronto celebrated Vince Carter's legacy with a statue unveiling and capped it off with a narrow win over Sacramento, powered by Grady Dick's standout performance. His campaign for Most Improved Player is already gaining traction. November 3rd saw Luka Doncic continue to rewrite history, surpassing 300 games with 30-plus points. Against the Magic, Luka scored 25 in the first half, including a stunning buzzer beater, leading Dallas to a dominant 23-point win. Despite an injury to Wendell Carter Jr., Orlando fought valiantly, with Jalen Suggs showcasing impressive footwork. In Brooklyn, the Pistons stunned the Nets with a well-rounded team effort, with 6 players scoring in double figures. Jaden Ivey added flair, while Cam Thomas tried to hold his title as the fourth-quarter scoring king, but Detroit secured a convincing 14-point victory. By November 4th, the Bucks showed flashes of promise even without Giannis. AJ Green was electric from deep, and Lillard made clutch plays. Yet Cleveland's Darius Garland and Jared Allen turned the tide, helping the Cavs maintain a perfect 8-0 record, while the Bucks fell to 1-6. This NBA season is already shaping up to be unforgettable, and we've only just begun. The NBA season continues to thrill with unforgettable performances and intense rivalries. In Los Angeles, James Harden showed hustle on defense, but the Clippers struggled to contain the Spurs, who scored a massive 40 points in the first quarter. Victor Wembanyama showcased his shot-blocking dominance with 7 rejections, fueling San Antonio's energetic young squad. However, Norman Powell refused to let the Clippers fall again. Down 26 points, Powell sparked a comeback, sinking a clutch three-pointer as the Clippers secured a 9-point win. Over in Washington, Jordan Poole sent a message to his former teammate Draymond Green with a deep three-pointer. Green quickly responded with a buzzer beater of his own, while Trace Jackson-Davis continued his streak of dominating French big men, finishing over Alex Sarr with ease. Meanwhile, the Warriors bench continued their historic run, averaging over 60 points per game, with Kyle Anderson and Poole leading the charge. In Memphis, Ja Morant stunned fans with a jaw-dropping 360 spin and finish, while Jimmy Butler's heroic and one play in Miami wasn't enough to stop the Kings. Domantas Sabonis sealed the game for Sacramento with a clutch buzzer beater. In Detroit, Isaiah Stewart's critical block on LeBron James and Cade Cunningham's triple-double helped the Pistons end their losing streak with a feel-good win over the Lakers. The action heated up in Phoenix, where Paul George made his Sixers debut, and Tyrese Maxey went toe-to-toe with Kevin Durant. Despite George's contributions, Durant stole the show with 43 points, including 15 in the fourth quarter, as he carried the Suns to a narrow victory. The Suns' 6-1 start ties them for second in the West with the Warriors. November 6th brought more fireworks, with the Lakers-Grizzlies rivalry reaching new heights. Ja Morant went off in Memphis's dominant 160-100 win, exploiting the Lakers' lack of depth without Anthony Davis. Tensions boiled over when Morant and LeBron James had a heated exchange, adding fuel to their fiery history. In Boston, Steph Curry led the Warriors to a 6-point victory over the Celtics, dazzling with his sharpshooting and playmaking. Golden State turned defense into offense, proving why they remain a title threat. Finally, The Nuggets silenced their doubters with a hard-fought 2-point win over OKC. Russell Westbrook's triple-double and Nikola Jokic's near 2020-10 performance highlighted Denver's resilience, handing the Thunder their first loss of the season. The NBA season is just getting started, and it's already a rollercoaster ride for fans everywhere. The NBA season continues to deliver drama, with stars rising and teams making bold statements. In New Orleans, Zion Williamson's injury woes resurfaced as he exited early, leaving the Pelicans short-handed against the red-hot Cleveland Cavaliers. Despite their fight, the Pelicans couldn't cool off Darius Garland, who led Cleveland to an 8-point victory. Channeling his inner CP3, Garland secured the Cavs' best start ever at 9-0, keeping them the league's last undefeated team. Meanwhile, in San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama showed why he's the future. Rejecting shots and draining threes, he was a force on both ends. The game also featured Luka Doncic's wizardry and James Harden's trademark alley-oops, including a highlight reel dunk by Kai Jones. Over in Atlanta, top pick Zachary Rach showcased his sharpshooting, living up to his future star billing. However, Trae Young stole the show, leading the Hawks to a win and taunting the Knicks as they endured a tough 5-point loss. Charlotte saw a dramatic finish as LaMelo Ball dazzled in the fourth quarter, only for Brandon Miller to hit the game winner. November 7th brought more excitement with Giannis Antetokounmpo's triumphant return, delivering an impactful performance for Milwaukee. Wembanyama continued to evolve, though efficiency remains an area for growth. The marquee matchup between Wembanyama and Scoot Henderson, the top 2 picks of the 2024 draft, ended with Henderson outshining the French phenom. Yet San Antonio's 13-point victory highlighted Wembanyama's potential and the Spurs' promising future, with Devin Vassell's return set to bolster their scoring. In Chicago, Anthony Edwards dominated in beast mode, leading the Timberwolves to a 16-point victory over the Bulls. Edwards made his MVP case with relentless defense and clutch play, overshadowing Chicago rookie Terrence Shannon Jr.'s emphatic dunk. Meanwhile, Giannis and Damian Lillard combined for 65 points as the Bucks snapped their 6-game skid with a commanding 23-point win over the Jazz. Milwaukee looked revitalized, with Giannis anchoring the defense and Lillard orchestrating the offense. The Cavaliers delivered a statement win against the Warriors on November 8th, setting a franchise record with 83 first-half points. Cleveland's 19-point victory pushed their record to 10-0, the first team since the 2014-15 Warriors to start so strong. With Garland and company in top form, the Cavs look absolutely unstoppable. The NBA action continues to thrill, with stars stepping up and rivalries heating up. In Dallas, Luka Doncic dazzled with his playmaking, delivering jaw-dropping assists. Yet the game wasn't without controversy, with questionable flopping raising eyebrows. The fourth quarter was pure drama as Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant traded buckets like old-school rivals. The Suns sealed a nail-biting win at the free throw line following a contentious foul call in the final moments. In Los Angeles, LeBron James was in vintage form, leading his team and defying Father Time once again. But the spotlight belonged to Anthony Edwards, who's building a strong MVP case. Edwards is shooting an impressive 48.1% from beyond the arc and has already drained 53 threes this season, showcasing his elite scoring ability and consistent impact. Meanwhile, in Detroit, Cade Cunningham was at the center of the action. The Pistons guard played with poise, finishing tough layups through contact and delivering a clutch defensive stop with a game-winning block. His heroics helped Detroit fend off a determined Hawks team, who fell short on a final attempt to tie the game. Over in Charlotte, LaMelo Ball was putting on a show, showcasing his finesse and basketball IQ. From step-back threes to splitting double teams with ease, LaMelo was unstoppable. With the entire Hornets squad firing on all cylinders, Charlotte cruised to a dominant 20-point victory. In New York, Karl Anthony Towns brought Giannis-like intensity, driving past defenders for emphatic slams. Despite Towns' stellar effort, the Knicks faced heartbreak. Jalen Brunson's full-court three-pointer had fans on edge, but a late foul by OG Anunoby shifted momentum to the Raptors, who capitalized to regain control. Sitting at 4-4, the Knicks' record highlights the stark contrast between conferences. The East remains wide open, while the West is a battlefield. The Sacramento Kings, sitting at 5-4, would enjoy a top spot in the East, but are fighting tooth and nail in the grueling Western Conference. With teams battling for every inch, the competition is only heating up, promising more grit and determination as the season unfolds. Our video is ending now. What's your take on this crazy season? Do you think it's as unpredictable as it seems, or is there still hope for a turnaround? We're eager to hear your thoughts, so share them in the comments below. If you enjoyed our exploration of this wild ride, please give us a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more exciting content. Thanks for watching.